She had the best intentions, but good intentions aren't good in hell. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Real Night. Today we are diving back into The Legend of VOX Machina, season number 3, episode number 4. Things are really starting to pick up. I think we're starting to get into the real action, the real meat of the season. As far as like the trailer goes, we have already touched on most of the pieces that they included in that trailer. And we still need to get that fight between Yank and Voragal. It might even happen soon because like they're already in the Hells. They're probably gonna have to bring Yank out, or Yank is going to like chase them out, right? Because they have to get back to the portal, open it up in that 12-hour time span. I guess we'll find out. Let's roll it. Oh, back in the plane.
Everlight!
Did she lose a connection again?
It's me! Pike!
Or is this a flashback?
I felt weak the moment we entered the Hells.
I mentioned that in the trailer reaction.
Ignore my words, and you will find yourself alone.
She's probably dealing with a weakened state, you know. He might not even be totally on the Everlight.
Pike? Pike?
Was that a flash? I think of one of the Whispered One and two of Xerxes.
You goddess got our backs?
Yeah, sure does.
Well, Pike does.
Good.
It's gotta count for
Just to
something.
pull this off,
Trailer
we're gonna
shot.
need all cards.
Man, I'm already talking so much. I'm gonna chill out a little bit. See, I was thinking we were going to be touching on that when I did the trailer reaction as well. You know, the fact that Keyleth is going to be dealing with some issues as far as like the longevity stuff goes. So I wonder if that is a representation of Matt, or if that might be the representation of the Whispered One in a way. Maybe a previous, like in the past type of deal. That would suck. That's putting it lightly, though. It's being trapped in a gravity ring in hell.
Everyone down there is either a demon or is getting eaten by one.
We certainly don't look like we belong in.
I wonder what happens after you get eaten by a demon.
Unless we did. Little man. Huh? Oh, right.
You just like become a part of the landscape or something.
Let's get in makeup.
Oh yeah, they did do a disguise self in there. We're gonna get a fight between them and the it was either a bone or a...
Bunny, come on!
Just kidding, just kidding.
Wicked.
Pike.
I'm sorry, it's just hilarious. The way she looks.
You okay?
Those souls.
It's like a little Yeti. Kind of reminds me of like the Ewoks.
Hell ain't such a bad place. I mean, lots of people have told me to go here.
We need
It's probably sent a lot of people here too. But yeah, like I was saying, there's like a bone demon or something like that.
Where are you going?
Oh,
The fallen soul of Xerxes.
Kind of reminds me of I forget the actual name.
Very well.
Oh. I mean, Keyleth is used to being like a different creature, but this is... she's not even a different creature.
Do you know where we can find the brass skull? We're looking for someone named Xerxes.
So I wonder if after they get eaten, they like get turned into those creatures and stuff.
Well, at least Team Draconia is having a nice quiet time in the snow.
No. Yeah, we need an update on Kima.
Can you hear me? Kima!
she can't be far.
I'm going to tear that fucking dragon to pieces!
I believe her. Wow, this is really hitting Pike.
It's fine. I'll be okay.
Spread out. Don't go too far, though. Don't like the way these...
I do like Keyleth's design, though. Definitely with the incorporation of the antlers. Jersey Devil. That's what it was. Jersey Devil.
Maybe the...
You know what this kind of reminds me of?
Address.
Really, Councilman? Again?
Playing Detroit Become Human.
It's all right.
Kind of off a little bit, but like... That in particular, when you're in the junkyard, trying to like find all the different parts and stuff.
What's happening?
Losing concentration.
Scanlan, your spell!
I can't concentrate with all this screaming!
She had the best intentions, but good intentions aren't good in hell.
This way.
Guys, down there!
I don't know if you necessarily want to be following this GPS.
Ready to jump!
Trailer shot. So is this Xerxes or is this like a guard? Oh. Oh my god.
Thanks for helping us. I hope.
Yeah, it looks like a guard.
What is this place?
Little butler.
Whoa. Neat trick?
Thaumaturgy.
You certainly know how to make an entrance.
How did you know we were coming?
Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Why did you reach out to me?
The real question is, what is a priest of the Everlight doing here?
He looks like he's ready to make a deal. Gotta be careful.
The Plate of the Dawn Martyr?
I assume you have something to exchange for it. I know you didn't venture into hell with no more than wishful thinking.
Well, what sort of stuff does a devil dude want?
Souls.
Gold?
For a vestige. No. Care for a game of chance.
Is it a card game? He had those cards. Gonna play some blackjack.
Contract?
To ensure you don't get cold feet. Shall we?
You gonna read it? Not even gonna read it? Dang. Well, I guess maybe she can't even read. I don't know if it's infernal or abyssal or what.
The game is 5 skulls. Each player has 5 cards consisting of 4 red and a single black skull. Your goal is to find my black skull before I find yours. First question is yours.
Is your black skull to the right or left of your middle card?
You can't feel the presence of the Everlight. Your Redeemer isn't here.
He's trying to distract her.
Your friends rely on you. You must take pride in always being there to save them, to redeem them.
This is
Yeah, they've been highlighting that a lot,
Exactly who
I've
I wanted to
noticed.
play with.
Like, Pike didn't necessarily heal too much, at least I don't remember in the first 2 seasons. But in these first, 3 episodes, she's healed multiple times.
Any path can be a holy one, so long as one walks it with truth.
Yeah, the decision, the telltale choice. I remember that edit well.
Turns out the choice was a lie. Both paths led to the same end.
Just like a telltale game.
Your black card, second from your left.
I don't even know if it's a fair game, honestly. Because he probably plays it all the time.
Pike Trickfoot, you are now bound to this sanctum and the service of the fallen knight
The
for
Fallen
eternity.
Knight.
Wait, please! You have to give me another chance!
What else might you have to offer at this point?
What?
That's everything
She
to her.
can't.
For the Plate of the Dawn Martyr, I will require something more substantial. The souls of your friends.
Fine. 1 round, winner takes all.
Maybe a different game.
Have you ever wondered if the Everlight needs you more than you need her?
Never crossed my mind.
I guess that is something that they've dealt with as far as deities go in Critical Role. Specifically with the Traveler in Campaign 2. You know, how belief kind of affects deities.
Do you ever wonder if your life would be better without the Everlight?
Yes.
Doesn't sound very faithful to me.
Well, I
Your
think that
left
that's
guard.
true faith, you know? Going,
Looks like the game is almost over.
making that choice free will-wise, even if you do have some doubts, It makes the faith even stronger, you know what I'm saying? It just shows that thought has been gone into it, you know?
Who you were. And
He
what?
said the fallen knight, maybe a paladin.
I come from a time 1,000 years ago,
Oh, get some background.
when gods walked amongst mortals, and the world was ruled by magic. Like you, I protect
The Calamity.
First Knight, a member of the
Floating
Brass
cities.
Ring. I was blind as my friends condemned our civilization with their curiosity.
Oh, I love the stained glass design. Beautiful.
You mean the Calamity?
Yeah.
The gods set to war upon Exandria, and in the chaos, I found myself face to face with the Lord of Torment himself.
Yeah, fallen knight. Looks like a paladin there.
He gave me a choice. I thought if I had enough time, I could reach him for my folly. I watched my husband and son fade with the rigors of time.
Trusted a betrayer?
Of course I did. Just like you foolishly trust
Yeah,
your
still.
Everlight.
The deal is strong enough, you know.
They all lie!
Okay. I think I have it.
I'm
Do
sure you
wish
have.
your family was here.
What?
Ooh,
You chose
tell.
this existence.
I'm thinking
So, do you want them with you in this nightmare?
on the left center.
Do you wish they were here, suffering with you?
No,
Answer me!
Of course not!
I'm not even sure you knew you were lying.
No.
And now my choice is a lot simpler.
Yeah, I'm thinking left.
After all, everyone has a tell if you dig deep enough. That one.
Yep. So like for me, like I could tell by the way like he clenched it, he kind of like pushed it a little bit more towards the center in that first shot.
More devious than I expected.
We all have blind spots. Even you.
A blind spot. For those of you who didn't watch the campaign, Ashley Johnson was away from the campaign for multiple episodes when she was filming Blind Spot. It's kind of a recurring joke a lot of the time. There you go.
Yeah, buddies! Well, look at that.
Oh, thank the gods. So, guess the Everlight came through, huh?
No, it was all Pike. Like I was saying earlier, you know?
I won't forget your story. Thank you for losing graciously.
I won't forget yours.
Okay.
He'll be here for a while.
So say we all.
Here, take this. It bears my mark. You'll need it to get safely through Death's Path. Yank, show them the door.
Yank.
And
Okay, so that
please,
is Yank.
Give Jamon my best.
I would have thought he'd be a lot bigger. So who is that individual?
She has no idea what courses through her veins. No matter. The seed of doubt has been planted and will fill
The one
her
from
heart with
the
vengeance.
trailer.
As we watch it grow.
Your orders.
Leave her. Kill the rest.
So much for losing gracefully.
Ascension draws near.
Oh, it did kind of look like the outline of an eye. It did, wow. See, I was wondering, in the trailer they were running for their lives to get out. So, here we
I
are.
say 50-30?
Okay.
Looking now.
Man, I really don't have to wait too long for all this stuff to come to fruition, do I?
I hate math.
All right. Another good episode. Action-packed. It was really just sticking with the crew in Hells right now. Yeah, Pike kind of making those moves, kind of being the MVP of this episode, really. We only got a little hint of Vex and Percy and then Alora out there. I don't think Kima's dead. She's probably, hurting or something like that. I don't know. I hope she's okay. Seeing Pike struggle like that and a little hint of the overarching narrative. We haven't even gone into that yet, you know what I'm saying? We've gotten hints of it throughout each season. They're still hinting at it here, so I just wonder when that's going to be. I guess, you know, right after the Conclave is done, they're probably going to start hopping into that storyline. I'm thinking next episode we might get that fight between Yank and Voragol. They're going to be making a run for it outside, trying to get through the portal. We're probably going to have a situation where it's like the outside team's going to be trying to like do their best to get to the portal in time, and this inside team is going to be making a run for it. Probably last second they're going to hit the portal, but it's not going to be enough because Yank is probably going to come through as well and then have to fight Voragol, which is an interesting way to do it in the campaign. For those who haven't seen it, it was a gate spell scroll that Scanlan used to summon a gate, and they only knew about Yank by name, and he summoned Yank through the portal and had Yank fight Voragol in like an ambush that they set up and pre-planned with some of the other members of Draconia, I believe. But it was an epic fight. They had the mansion they were going in and out of. We still haven't seen that yet. I'm looking forward to it if we do. I'm looking forward to when they reveal that. At this point in the story, it was definitely an integral part, but I get why they wouldn't make it such an integral part, because it is so truncated that we're not getting a lot of like travel sequences or anything like that. So there's no real need for it, because that's usually where they would go to like rest and, you know, be safe. But since we're not necessarily seeing that, we're really more focused on the narrative and the events happening within that narrative. There's no real need to see the mansion other than maybe a couple scenes. The design definitely hasn't disappointed at all. Everything just looks so crazy, and I really liked specifically the stained glass sequence in this to do like the origin story. Anyway, let's hop into the breakdown. There are a few things that I'm sure I missed since I haven't seen EXU Calamity, which is where the character of Xerxes was introduced into the story, as you all let me know in the comments. One little thing that I saw though was that in this shot right here, kind of looks like it might be a representation of Matthew Mercer, Brennan Mulligan, and Abria Iyengar. There are also a couple of small pieces in the glyphs shown to us. One being at the bottom of the screaming tree here are actually shoutouts to some of the storyboard artists from this episode. And the second are actually abbreviations from the months of the Exandrian calendar shown here. If I missed anything, as always, just let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and leave a comment down below. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.